Hey y'all, we are wrapping up curriculum week. In today's video, I'm going to be chatting about all the things we're going to do as a family for our group subjects. Let's get into it. First of all, if you're new here, my name's Kaela. I'm a second generation homeschool mom to 4 girls, currently homeschooling my older 2. The 2024-2025 school year will be 5th grade and 2nd grade for my 2 older girls. We're super excited to get into some great resources and curricula that we've selected together. I do take their feedback into consideration. If you enjoy videos that are all about homeschool life, mama life, and specifically more secular homeschool resources and curricula, you are in the right place. Be sure to click that subscribe button and turn on notifications. So this whole week, I've been sharing our 2024-2025 plans. Better late than never. I usually have these out in the spring, but we had a pretty crazy spring. New baby, sick husband. It's a long story. If you're curious about more details of what our spring and summer have been like, check out my recent update video that I will put in the cards and the description box. I've already shared my picks for 2nd grade and for 5th grade. If you are curious and you missed those will be in the cards and the box as well. This is the final video for curriculum week. Our family subjects are really where the heart of our homeschool is. So these resources are some of the things I am most excited about for 2024-2025. Let's jump right in. For science, first of all, and I will have all of the subjects time-stamped for you in case you are only curious about one area of our homeschool. But for science, we are going to be continuing with Book Shark Science. That might not be surprising to some of you because we had such a stellar year with Book Shark Science last year. If you're unfamiliar, Book Shark's a company that offers a full-fledged homeschool curriculum across all subject areas. I have only used their science, so that's all I can speak to personally, but their science has been a hit with our family. It was really the science program we were looking for, and we had such a great year with it last year, so we are going to continue chugging along. We're going to be moving into level D. I've selected a level that I feel like will meet the needs of both of my daughters. I can always tailor things down for my 2nd grader, and I can always beef it up if I need to for my 5th grader. Bookshark is a literature-based curriculum, so we are learning science through a lot of reading and books, picture books, really great resource books. Their book selections are fantastic in my opinion. They're very age appropriate. They usually have a lot of beautiful illustrations, and the way that they break down your assigned reading with your activity pages to complete your lesson, I just really, really like the whole system of it. They also set you up for hands-on experiments. So all of that comes in the science kit. Almost all of your supplies for your hands-on activities and experiments are also included in the kit. And so I go ahead and purchase the entire kit. So I get all my books, all my teaching materials, and my experiment supplies in one kit. It's great. I love it. In level D, they're going to be focusing on a few different scientific themes: forces and interaction, life systems and cycles, weather and climate, and also engineering design. So that is super exciting. I'm actually going to be doing an unboxing video soon so I can show y'all everything that's included with level D. I already have an unboxing video for level C, which was the first level we did last year. So I will put those in the box and the cards as usual in case you want to catch up and learn more about Bookshark Science. Okay, moving on to social studies, more specifically world history and geography. Some of you may already know, if you've kept up with the videos, that we sort of met a dead end with our world history, and we needed to make a new selection, go a new direction, simply because the next level of the curriculum that we would have needed if we had continued on that chronological world history route doesn't exist as of yet. It has not been released. So this year we're going a different direction. However, for the first few weeks of the year, we are going to be catching up and finishing what we did not finish from last year. So for about 6 or 7 weeks, we are going to be wrapping up medieval history with History Quest Middle Times as our main spine. History Quest is also literature based. There's a lot of recommended additional books that you can add on along with the assigned reader, the main spine that's part of the curriculum, which is written in like a narrative style, like a chapter book. There's always a lot of additional books, resource books, picture books, folk tales, stories, myths that are added in along with the curriculum. And you can kind of pick and choose what you decide to read and cover. I always like to add in all the stuff they recommend, whatever I can find, and also some more. And we usually add in more videos and maybe do different art or craft projects than what they recommend or suggest. So yeah, History Quest has been great for our family. We've really loved it. I am sad to let it go, at least for the time being. And I'm also, you know, a little bit bummed that we didn't finish it on schedule last year, but life happens. So it'll be fun wrapping up medieval history. We're going to start getting into the Renaissance and into Shakespeare, which is very exciting. I am looking forward to pulling out all of my supplemental books and resources that I had planned for last year that we didn't get to. That will be how we spend the first little chunk of this homeschool year, about 6 or 7 weeks. So that's really exciting. Once we wrap that up, once we close the book on medieval times for now, we are going to pause on formal world history. We're going to switch things up and do some culture studies and world geography for the remainder of our homeschool year. The main resource that we're going to be using for that is Geography Junior by Guest Hollow. This will be my first time using this resource. I'm very excited to try it out. We've really enjoyed Beowulf's Grammar by Guest Hollow. So I kind of have a feel for their style of writing and just their overall format for their curricula. So I kind of have a feeling of what I'm getting into, but this particular resource will be all new for us. So Geography Junior, again, it is literature heavy. They pull in a lot of picture books, which is going to be fantastic because my second grader really wants more picture books this year. That was one of her top requests. So I think it'll be really fun for us to do that as a group. It's going to be maybe a little bit on the easy side for my fifth grader. We have done quite a bit of world geography and culture studies really throughout our entire homeschool journey. That is just something we are all drawn to as a family. We've used formal curricula for it. We've used sort of like fun supplemental stuff, more casual learning. We're going to have a blast just diving into world geography again, but with all new books, all new stories with this new curriculum. So I'm stoked. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. To sort of go hand in hand with our world geography year and our culture studies, and also our medieval history that we're wrapping up at the beginning of the year, I have selected a few resources for art that sort of play nicely with those themes of medieval history, world geography, culture studies. So we're trying something new, and I think I might have mentioned these in a previous video, but these units are from Layers of Learning. This is a brand new curriculum company for me to use. I've not used anything by Layers of Learning as of yet. Layers of Learning says that they are neither a Christian nor a secular curricula publisher. They are neutral. They believe that it is the parents' role to pass on whatever belief system or values they would like to. Their philosophy is family style, hands-on, and what they call pick and choose, which honestly, that sounds like it's my philosophy in our homeschool as well. But all of the units and resources that they offer are designed to be family style. So they're designed to work for kids ages 6 to 18, which sounds a little bit too good to be true, almost unfathomable. Like I said, I've not used anything by them as of yet. Everything they do is based around that chronological history cycle. So their art resources are also based around that chronological history cycle, which means they have art units tailored to the Middle Ages, which is pretty cool. You can actually purchase their entire Middle Ages art course, which has 9 units. It's designed to be covered family style for kids 6 to 18 and give you a whole year of Middle Ages art study. Or you can purchase any of those units individually, which is what I'm going to opt to do, both so that I can kind of try it out and see if it's even a good fit for us, and also because I don't want to overwhelm us with too much art to fit into a year. I want to try to be realistic about our workload. So I looked through their medieval arts units with my kiddos, and we just chose a couple of them. They have one for early Renaissance and high Renaissance. I think that we're probably going to try to do both of those. They also have a unit for art of the Americas, again in those Middle Ages. I think we're going to try to do that. The other one that they picked out was the art of the islands. 4 units for art that I will probably stretch out over the entire school year. I will definitely keep y'all posted on how we are enjoying those, but we're pretty excited to try out something new for art this year. Last but not least, I'm nervous about this next subject because notoriously, it just has been a flop for us almost every year. We're not going to give up. We're not going to give up. That is our additional language study. In our case, I really want to focus on Spanish. It's been a long-term goal for our family to incorporate more and more Spanish in our house. We are a Latino family. Sadly, I am not anywhere close to fluent in Spanish. My husband is a little bit more fluent than me, but not really fluent at all. So we do always, year after year, try to incorporate some formal Spanish into our homeschool, into our family learning, and we just haven't had that much success with it, to be honest. I think it's really, really hard unless you're using a language daily for it to stick. It's really been challenging. However, we have made progress. It's been slow, but it has been steady progress. So we're not going to give up. We're going to continue trying to expose ourselves more to that beautiful language, trying to learn more of it, trying to practice more of it. And also being realistic, art and Spanish just tend to be the first things to go on the back burner or to go on the chopping block if I need to cut something out of the week. I wish it wasn't that way, but I also just have to be realistic, and it is what it is. So with all that being said, what I have chosen for Spanish this year is homeschool languages. I've heard fantastic things about homeschool languages. They do offer, as the name implies, curricula for other languages. I think they have like German, French. I'm not sure what all they have, but they have Spanish. And it looks like it is kind of a hands-on game-based curriculum, definitely meant to be done family style. I've heard really good things about just how fun it is and how easy to use it is. And that's what I'm definitely hoping for. I want something that's kind of light and fun, but still, keeping us moving forward, progressing with our Spanish skills, our vocabulary. I'm really looking forward to trying out homeschool languages. I know my girls are very drawn to it based on the photos on the website and based on what they've seen from it. So hopefully it will be a hit for us to try that out this year. All right, y'all, that is everything. Those are all the resources that I'm really hoping to implement this school year for our family style group subjects. I really hope that you have enjoyed Curriculum Week. I always love Curriculum Week. It's so much fun to share all of our plans, all of the excitement. I'd love to hear from y'all in the comments. Are there any new resources, new curricula that you're trying out for the first time, or anything that you're just particularly enthusiastic about for the upcoming school year? Tell me all about it. Let's chat below. I'll definitely be sharing updates throughout our school year to let y'all know how all of this is working out. And of course, I will have more thorough reviews for each particular resource as we get more experience using it. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.